This franchise served as a punching bag for NBA superstars.
LeBron James, 7 of 7. Can he do it again? Yes! 8 for 8 from Kaboom Town. King James, 61 for LeBron James. Welcome to his kingdom.
Anthony's going to try and get one more shot off from half court at the buzzer. Oh, he puts it in from half court. Carmelo Anthony knocks it down. Carmelo Anthony with the greatest scoring game in Knicks history. He's got 62.
They're going to bring him out now so he can feel the crowd, the love of the crowd for Melo.
The Charlotte Bobcats were bad, like really bad. During their 10-year existence before rebranding back to the Hornets, the team lost more than 500 games out of the 800 total. Let that sink in for a moment. And they still hold the infamous record for the worst season in NBA history, going 7-59 in the lockout-shortened 2011-2012 season. Heck, they were losing games by an average margin of 15 points. And whenever they came close to winning, this happened.
Boy, they're gonna let Dwayne Wade ISO.
Gets in the lane, backs up, puts it up, and in! 2.9 left to go. The Bobcats have a 20 left. Wade gives the Superman symbol to Cam Newton.
By that point, people in Charlotte were accustomed to getting their heart broken. I mean, they were witnessing last-second losses ever since their first season.
Working off the dribble, pump fake, Lakers score with Kobe again. 0.9 seconds remaining. That's not going to the basket, but he has got so much confidence in his jump shot right now.
Kobe gets Keith Bogans up in the air before swishing the game winner with 0.9 left on the clock. The following season, the Bobcats experienced firsthand what many believed is impossible. David Lee taps in one of the most insane game winners of all time with only 0.1 on the clock, and we're still waiting for someone to replicate that. On the other hand, the Bobcats didn't have to wait long for their next heartbreak.
Ray Allen for the game. Got it at the buzzer. And Ray Allen, who had great difficulty.
Ray gives the entire city of Charlotte a cold shower, stealing the win at the last moment. And Jamal Crawford expanded their misery in 2008 when
Runs the floor, kicks out, Crawford, three-pointer, and that's a big, big shot. 38 points for his second time as a Golden State Warrior.
And Jamal Crawford's still on fire.
42 points for Jamal Crawford. That's a season high, and the Bobcats need a timeout. Golden State with a 22-12 rebounding edge in the half. Crawford!
Wow, that's remarkable.
44 points for Jamal Crawford.
Jay Crossover erupted for 50 points in the win for the Dubs, keeping the Bobcats stuck in mediocrity for 5 straight years. However, in the 2009-2010 season, they finally got decent, looking to circle their first winning season ever. But Joe Johnson didn't care about that.
Joe puts it up for the win.
Yes!
This was only the second of ISO Joe's 8-game winners at the buzzer in his career. Nevertheless, Charlotte finished the season with a 44-38 record, good enough for the 7th seed in the East. With MJ as their new owner, they booked a date against the Orlando Magic in the first round of the playoffs. And the result? They got swept, of course. After that, another rebuild followed where the Bobcats really started to stink. And NBA superstars started putting up career highs whenever they came to town.
Goes Williams for three. The shot is good.
Oh, that's a tough call, bang.
Williams, 47, off the curl. Now here's Williams, shoots and hits. 57 points, a career high. He beats his previous career high by 15. My goodness.
Deron Williams messed around and got 57 in the win against the Bobcats. That's the only time he scored more than 42 points in his entire career though. And do you remember J.R. Smith's first ever game winner? Yup, it was in Charlotte.
Smith for the win.
Smith just able to fade back just enough and knock it down. He is another guy that has no problem taking the last shot, make her miss. Boy, that's a tough shot.
That's a tough way to go. A walk-off two by J.R. Smith.
JR falls back and calls game over Gilchrist to disappoint the fans for like the 100th time. So after back-to-back awful seasons, the Bobcats had high hopes for the 2013-2014 campaign, led by the duo of Kemba Walker and Al Jefferson. But on a cold winter night in January, they just happened to be an MSG for Carmelo's career night.
Anthony gets past and finishes. Anthony one-on-one, no double team, pulls up, puts it in, 34 here in the first half. Anthony's going to try and get one more shot off from half court at the buzzer. Oh, he puts it in from half court. Carmelo Anthony knocks it down.
Melo went berserk right off the bat, scoring 37 points in the first half on a sizzling 15 of 21 shooting. And expectedly so, the Knicks got up by 20. But that didn't stop him from going hard in the second half as well.
Fall-away jumper's up and good. Shumpert gets it back to Anthony for three. Back up top, Anthony puts it up. Bang!
Melo finished the game with 62 points on 66% efficiency, an MSG record which still stands by the way. He was absolutely money from everywhere on the court. And speaking of that, you may be entitled to a potential recovery of over $1,000. Here's why. Recently, a jury ordered Meta and YouTube to pay millions of dollars for their role in designing and promoting addictive platforms. They knew their apps can contribute to anxiety, depression, and body image issues, but did not share those risks while prioritizing profits. The recent history verdict underscores the consequences of those decisions. Now, Morgan & Morgan is stepping up to hold these platforms accountable for the harm they caused. Click the link in the description to take a short quiz. You may be entitled to a potential recovery of over $1,000. And just 38 days later, the traveling circus was in Miami, where a masked LeBron James was waiting for them.
Tony Douglas taking Dwayne Wade's place in the starting lineup for the third time this year. LeBron scoots in for another bucket in the paint. Miami on a 12-3 run. Make it 15-3 on the kaboom from LeBron James. LeBron looking Kid Gilchrist right in the eyes and then knocking it home.
James was slowly but surely heating up for a monstrous game, scoring 24 points on 8 of 13 from the field. But the score was pretty much in the balance, cause Al Jefferson on the other side was even hotter with 26 points on 80% efficiency. Regardless, nothing could stop LeBron in the third quarter.
Helped do a terrific job on Walker.
Kaboom! LeBron James. Why stop now?
And with Chris Bosh right on him.
LeBron for three. Kaboom! El season high, 6 triples for James. So LeBron James, 7 of 7. Can he do it again? Yes! 8 for 8 from Kaboom Town.
LeBangBang went nuts in the third, hitting 5 threes to single-handedly score as many points as the entire team of Charlotte. He racked up 49 before the final period even started. And when a chance to rewrite some history presents itself, why not go for it?
26 years of Heat basketball. Tonight, the highest scoring game in franchise history. LeBron's 61 majestic.
This was the first and last 60-point game of LeBron's career, and he held the Heat record for 12 years before Bam Adebayo crushed it last season. But this wasn't the last Miami headache for the Bobcats. Destiny wanted them to meet in the first round of the playoffs, where you guessed it, they got swept yet again.
LeBron again, ball is in his hands a lot, and he is pouring it on Charlotte. 9th straight playoff series win for Miami. It's all about the Miami Heat as their march continues for a 3rd consecutive NBA title.
Bron sent Jordan's team fishing again as they sealed their playoff history without a single win. And just a month later, the city said so long to the miserable Bobcats as they returned to the much-beloved Hornets name. Not that they're any better, it just sounds more natural. And how does it sound to you if I tell you that Kobe Bryant's legacy was in the hands of none other than Sasha Vujacic in 2010? Yeah, so much so that if it wasn't for the machine, the outcome of that epic Game 7 could have been totally different. I made a detailed breakdown of that last minute that's often forgotten. Check it out right here, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace out.